Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies looking to get a tough road victory against Greg Popovich's San Antonio Spurs. Look, they always come to play, but so does Ja. Early in the first, Morant using the left, and then now he's using the baseline and throwing it down. Is Mr. Morant. Memphis up early. We're tied at 57 though. As we close out the first half, guess who again? Where's Ja? Meet him at the rim. Grizzlies led it as we went into the locker room for intermission. Ja's got a right hand nowadays. It's Desmond Bane on the three. Memphis looking good in Texas, but here come those Spurs. FERRO was 10 of 12 from the field. He got that one to go. And then shout out my ball for life, Josh Richardson knocks down the tray. And then there's Devin Vassell, 3 of his 22 points. Just like that, the Spurs got the 5-point lead. Let's go to the fourth quarter, shall we? Turnover. Guess who's leaking out? Morant. 2 of his 32 points. Also dished out 5 assists, had 5 boards. His right hand, Desmond Bane, added 32 points. Those two are becoming a handful for Memphis in the closing seconds of regulation. Keldon Johnson gets a chance to win it at the buzzer. It's no good. We shall go to overtime in the extra period. Ja finding John Conchar for the finish. And then Ja pretty much finding the top of the ceiling as that floater goes in. Memphis goes up by 9 early in OT, but here comes those feisty Spurs. Jeremy Sochan cuts the Spurs deficit down to 3 with the layup. And then Sochan playing the passing lanes. Bane turns it over, and the Spurs are down 1 after a Memphis free throw. Last chance for San Antonio. It's Vassell, a chance to win it at the buzzer. That 3 is no good. The Spurs fall to 5-7 on the season, while Memphis, no Jaren Jackson, no problem. They improved to 8-4 thus far this season. I want everybody from my hometown of Memphis to listen to me closely, all right? I want you to get really close to me. Come on, come close to the camera. Come close to the video. Come close. All right, a little too close. Back up. I like my personal space. All right, I know we coming out of the pandemic, but still give me my 6 feet. All right, get back a little bit. You can trust your boy, though. I got you. Y'all know I wouldn't lie to you, at least not intentionally. Y'all know players mess up sometimes, too. But I want you guys to listen to what I'm about to say really, really well here. Memphis, you guys don't have 1 star. Memphis, you're on the verge of having 2 stars. You got a superstar in Ja Morant. We know that. He's a top 8, top 9 player in the league right now. For me, I love to gauge my superstars off of, does my wife know who they are? My wife knows who Ja Morant is, and I believe my wife would know who Ja Morant is even if he wasn't playing for Memphis. Obviously, I'm from Memphis. I go to a decent amount of Grizzlies games. My wife knows who Ja Morant is, right? She would know who he is because of his play anyways. Like she knew who Derrick Rose was, I'm sure, before we even met, right? My star gauge is a little different. My wife didn't have to know the stars of the league. There are stars that my wife doesn't know. I gauge stars off of different parameters. Are you a person that if the superstar's out or whatever the case may be, can you win a team of games? So there's a lot of parameters we don't got to get into right now. But anywho, I usually my superstars are like 1 through 8 in the league. And then my stars are like 9, 10-ish through 22-ish, 25-ish. Those are my stars in the league. Slowly but surely, Desmond Bane is creeping up into that star conversation. We know how great Ja Morant is. He is all of that. If he can stay healthy, we're talking about a first ballot Hall of Famer. Ain't even no point in me going any further than that. But imagine if Derrick Rose, when he was going crazy in Chicago, imagine if he had a number 2, a guard that was great. Like, that was really cold. A Dwayne Wade. If he got his hands on that guy, or even somebody younger. I can't even think of a younger great guard, a Zach LaVine at the time, right? Like, Ja Morant has Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane is a star in this league. He's one of my favorite players. Never met the guy. I don't know him from a can of paint. Personally, I think he's a star. I do. I thought it last year. Anybody that has been following this platform for a little minute, y'all know I thought the word of Desmond Bane last year, and I think the word of him this year. Memphis, I think y'all got a superstar, but in the mix of y'all finding y'all superstar, I think the city's now got a star to go along with them. I'm talking about Desmond Bane's got the potential to be better than what Mike Conley was, right? If you look at Zach Randolph as your star, and then as he phased out, you looked at maybe Marcus Gasol as your star, borderline superstar caliber guy, and then Mike Conley was a star. Desmond Bane is going to be better than Mike Conley. And Ja Morant is just better than Zach Randolph or Marcus Gasol at their best, and those guys were spectacular. Ja's different, but he ain't alone. Desmond Bane is different, and Desmond Bane is coming. Memphis, y'all ain't got one. Y'all got two. And with them dudes on the road, any random night in San Antonio, any random Wednesday in Detroit, any random Thursday in Philadelphia, any Friday night game in Golden State, any Saturday night game against the Clippers in LA, or a Sunday battle against the Lakers in LA. As long as you got Ja Morant and Desmond Bane on that court, you got yourself a chance.